Into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars out, no doubt will have an impact on this game.
You have 2 players injured, one of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Royce O'Neal. He's out there with Dillon Brooks. Mark Williams out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. And for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Clark, we've become accustomed to fast-paced, up-and-down games in the NBA. But this one should be a little bit different.
Yeah, I think half-court execution will be the premium in this one, a strength for both of these teams. They'll slow it down, grind it out. This will be a physical, tactical battle.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. So we'll see Dillon Brooks go to the line here. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Well, Clark, every now and then you run into a player like Dillon Brooks, epitomizing that junkyard dog mentality.
Yeah, well said, B.A. I mean, when he's out there on the floor, you're going to feel and see Dillon Brooks. I mean, he's going to mix it up with anybody and everybody. There aren't many guys walking around looking to be as physical as Dillon does.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Now here's Randall. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, Randall puts some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Allen outside. That one rolls around and rims out. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. For 3, Randall. The Suns clear it.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
Here's Gillespie. No good. Good work defensively by Randall. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Pass to Brooks. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Shot clock at 5. Brooks from outside. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Now here's McDaniels. Count it. Good.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Here's Allen. Outside, Williams. Edwards pulls it in.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Boy, that's a heck of a stop.
That one drops for him. Randall's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gillespie passes to Williams. Now here's Brooks. McDaniels covering. To in the cold spell. McDaniels with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Williams.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Outside Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mark Williams. Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
And that one falls for Gobert. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
He does not get the second one. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
Allen can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 5. To the inside. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. B.A., they're tough.
First free throw is good.
And Brooks is this team's agitator and instigator. He wants to spark the group with his energy at both ends of the floor.
Conley's checked in for McDaniels. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Allen against DiVincenzo. They double Randall to the wing, right side. Conley against Williams. And he parries his first look.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Allen. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Conley passes to Randall. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Gobert maintaining balance through contact. Remarkable concentration.
Allen outside. Pass to Gillespie. The shot, no good. Conley with some nice D. Minnesota leading by 8. Randall can't hit. DiVincenzo against Allen. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Here's Conley. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Lets it go from deep. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Building a big advantage early Curry with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Conley. Gillespie passes to Williams. And here's Brooks. Pass to Gillespie. 6 on the shot clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on an 18-3 run. Randall outside. Now here's Gobert. Out to DiVincenzo. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Brooks. 5 points in the game. Edwards pulls it in.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Allen. No made baskets yet. Brooks outside. Williams a screen on Edwards. Brooks finds Williams. The Suns need to get off a shot. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Down low. Randall can't hit. Suns trail by 14. Brooks, the pass to Gillespie. Back to Brooks. Allen on the wing. Can they get it? Rebounded by the Timberwolves. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Guys?
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Gillespie. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Clark is checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Goodwin comes in for Gillespie. Minnesota leading by 11. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Reed. Let's go with a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Here's Allen. Williams on the wing. Back to Allen. Clock at 6. Here's the pick. Inside. Here's Dunn. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Conley. Miller. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Williams. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Williams. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
Good job by Brooks, getting a close-in look and capitalizing.
We've seen it on certain nights, Clark. Mark Williams just owning the backboards.
Well, his combination of strength and length, B.A., causes major matchup problems. I mean, he has a bunch of 20-plus rebound games. That's hard to do, even with all the shot volume that's taking place in the league right now. Even when you put a body on this guy, he's relentless in pursuing the arm.
Here's Dillingham. No points yet. Conley finds Clark. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Reed can't hit. Suns trail by 12. Goodwin passes to Williams. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Brooks. Here's Goodwin. Allen outside. The three is up. Knocks down the long J.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Here's Dillingham. For three, Conley nails it from 3. 5 points in the game.
You make a 3 on Conley, he's looking for payback. He's got great competitive spirit.
Dunn outside. Pass to Brooks. Here's Goodwin. Allen a screen. Goodwin passes to Dunn. Three-pointer, Brooks. Dillingham with a rebound. Miller outside. And here's Clark for 3. Can't get it to drop.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so it's Minnesota going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Nick Richards, and it's Goodwin in at the 2.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the right side. Here's Bouye. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Goodwin. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Pass to Dillingham. Clark outside. Now here's Randall, tightly guarded, and the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Shannon's checked in for Mike Conley. And that one falls for Reed. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Deflects the pass. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Goodwin on the money from 12 feet away.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Shannon. There's the three. The offensive rebound. Reed can't hit. Suns trail by 13. Here's Dunn. And he banks in the layup. Dunn's gotten his second bucket.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Dillingham. It's tipped. Pass to Goodwin. To the middle. Here's Iguodala. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Shannon. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Some changes for Minnesota. Edwards, he's checked in for Clark. And Conley subbed in for Dillingham. Dunn, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Dunn. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. For 3, Allen. Oh, good D by Edwards.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Randall. Conley's got 7.
Unselfish, good vision. Nice dime by Julius.
Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Conley. Knocks down the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
Now here's Conley. 7 points in the game. Randall, right side. Back to Conley. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Gillespie. He's got 6. Pass to Iguodala. Stolen by Reed. Here's Edwards. And they'll get another chance.
Not afraid to mix it up down low. Edwards is a big guard. Really put together nicely. He's got a great body.
Outside O'Neal. And here's Dunn. Here's Iguodala. Reed defending. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Nas Reed. Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Iguodala, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And And the first one at the line is good. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. And a change for the Suns. Williams is checked in for Dunn. And so he hits both. Here's Randall. 11 points in the game. DiVincenzo on the wing. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Randall. Now Edwards. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Suns trail by 13. Here's Gillespie. He has 6. Williams a screen on Edwards. Allen the pass to Williams. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Randall outside. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. That 3's off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Iguodaro. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Iguodaro's got 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall left side. From the wing. That won't go. He's 5 for 12 now. Suns trail by 11. Here's Gillespie. Down low. Randall with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Yeah, nice anticipation by Randall to get into the passing lane and creating a scoring chance for his guys.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
And that one drops for him. Randall's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Gets the 3 to fall. He has 6.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Allen outside. Outside O'Neal. Here's Iguodaro. Screen by O'Neal. Now here's Allen. Puts up a 3. Just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game. Out to DiVincenzo. This one for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. O'Neal passes to Allen. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Nas Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Dylan Brooks checked in for Phoenix. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Your Timberwolves.
Left side, Edwards. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Allen. Pass to Gillespie. And here's O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Brooks outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota leading by 16. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, McDaniels. DiVincenzo with it. 6 points for him. Edwards, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you.
Has him bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Now here's Brooks. He has 7. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
When he gets the opportunity, they are counting on Brooks to hit that shot.
DiVincenzo has to Gobert. Here's Edwards. A minute 20 left in the second. Outside Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. And now the Suns fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Outside McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Reed finds DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. 4-3. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Brooks outside. 32 seconds left in the first half. Offensive rebound. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Allen, the pass to Brooks. For 3, O'Neal. It's rebounded by Minnesota. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to McDaniels. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
You do not want to let this guy get going. He can take days to cool off.
Lets it fly. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's Minnesota leading by 14. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Julius Randle has been sensational.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 14. McDaniels at the 3 with Randle at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Randle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Randall's got 15.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randall looking crafty at creating for himself there.
Pass to Williams. Now Brooks. McDaniels covering. Brooks against McDaniels. Clock at 6. Brooks left side. McDaniels with some nice D. Minnesota leading by 14. DiVincenzo on the wing. Outside Edwards. Fades back. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 11. Out to the right wing. Allen outside. Williams with the screen. Shoots from the right block. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Now Randall. Picked by Gobert. Back to Edwards. Fires the 3. Another shot. And Gobert finishes inside. He's got 5.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Outside, Williams. On the wing, Brooks. McDaniels covering. McDaniels with some nice D.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Edwards against Allen. Now here's Randall. 15 points in the game. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Brooks, the pass to Allen. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Gillespie. DiVincenzo with a steal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Tenacious offense from DiVincenzo, sticking with his selection to draw that foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
That one misses. Suns trail by 19. And here's Brooks. 10 points for him. Here's Gillespie. Allen outside. 6 to shoot. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy. Daniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
Here's Gillespie. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Brooks outside. Pass to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Now Brooks lets it go from deep. Edwards pulls it in. DiVincenzo on the wing. He has 7. Fades and shoots. Edwards can't hit. Suns trail by 21. Here's Gillespie. He's got 10. Outside, Williams. Here's Brooks. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gillespie. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside McDaniels. Gobert inside. He's against Allen. Pure from 3-point range. DiVincenzo's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the 3-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Here's O'Neal. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Randall outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall from outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Gillespie. And here's Allen. And here's Brooks. McDaniels covering. Here's the 3. Right side O'Neal. Fires from deep. Williams. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Randall outside. Shot from the wing. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside O'Neal. Back to Brooks. Over McDaniels. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Physical play finds Dillon Brooks, but he also looks for it. He gives it and takes it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
And Minnesota making a change here. Conley's checked in, and a change for the Suns. Goodwin's checked in, and Brooks drops them both. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And the step-back jumper is good. Randall's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Williams a screen on Conley. Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Conley, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in, and a change for the Suns. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Williams. Now here's Randall. 17 points in the game. Outside Reed. The 3. Drops in the 3. Reed's got 9 points.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
Here's Goodwin, guarded by Edwards. Brooks outside. Pass to Gillespie. lets the three fly. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Edwards. He's covered by O'Neal. Randall outside. For 3. Doesn't go that time.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Now O'Neal. Here's Iguodaro. Pass to Gillespie. Now here's O'Neal. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. And here's McDaniels. Back to Edwards. The 3, Conley. Brooks with the rebound. And the Suns shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Iguodaro. Brooks outside. High arcing shot. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves lead by 23. 1:49 left in the 3rd. A slam dunk by Reed.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Well, the Suns shooting a less than average 27% in the 3rd quarter. Inside, here's Iguodaro. And there it is for him. Iguodaro's got 10 points. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for O'Neal. Dunn comes in for Brooks. And it's Allen in for Gillespie. Conley finds Reed. Launches it. And the 3-pointer goes. 14 points for him.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the 2nd half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Allen. He's got 6. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Allen who slams it home.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Goodwin. 36 seconds left in the 3rd. To the paint. Here's Iguodaro. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Pass to Reed from the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Conley against Allen. Shoots. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Allen with the ball for the Suns. And so in the game for Phoenix, they've got Grayson Allen, And it's Iguodaro in at the 4 slot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Conley for 3. Randall rebounded by Dunn.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Allen laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Timberwolves lead by 21. Outside Conley for 3. Randall. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Randall's got 20.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randall, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Now here's Randall. And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Reed with it, covered by Richards. Conley passes to Reed. Off target with the 3. And the Suns shooting about 43% on this one. Randall with a steal. Pass to Conley. Back to Randall. From downtown, Richards pulls it in.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Dunn, the pass to Goodwin. Now here's Allen. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Pass to Richards. Nice D from Reed. Minnesota leading by 22. Here's Conley. Allen defending. Conley with the ball. Outside Reed. Blocked! Stolen by Conley. Randall, a screen on Allen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Shannon's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Dillingham. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Phoenix. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Goodwin. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Williams. Reed defending. Williams passes to Goodwin. Over Edwards. And the Suns miss again. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. And here's Reed. Back to Edwards. Oh, Williams with the block. Allen against Conley. Allen can't get it to go.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Pass to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Edwards for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Nice smooth 3-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Now here's Allen. 3-pointer. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Conley. Here's Shannon. Randall inside. From deep, Conley. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some 3s.
Here's Goodwin. Back to Allen. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Edwards. From deep. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Goodwin. Back to Allen. There's the three. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Randall, good. The assist goes to Edwards. 22 points for Julius Randle.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Dunn. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Will it go? And he slams it in one-handed.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Conley. Sends it home from three-point land. Conley's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Conley. Pass to Shannon. Back to Randall. Shoots it from the high post. Edwards can't hit. And it's Allen with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Goodwin passes to Williams. To the paint. Here's Iguodala. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Now here's Conley. Randall outside. Iguodala grabs a miss. Iguodala's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Pass to Goodwin. Down low. And it's Allen who slams it home.
There's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
Now here's Conley. And here's Randall.
Well, the creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
Third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Julius Randle. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Randall. Some changes for Minnesota. Juzang comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Phoenix also changing it up. O'Neal, he's checked in for Iguodala. Dylan Brooks comes in for Dunn. And Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Suns have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the 4th. Pass to Gillespie. Brooks outside. Now here's Allen. 5 to shoot. The 3. And Brooks with a basket on the assist from Allen.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Now here's O'Neal. Allen inside. Soft touch off the glass. Allen's got 10 points in just the second half.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Pass to Reed, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Minnesota making a change here. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Gillespie passes to Williams. Pass to Allen. Lets it go from the wing. That's another board. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Minnesota leading by 19. Here's Reed. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
O'Neal on the wing. They get it again. Outside for Brooks. And he rebounds again.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal. And stolen by Williams. Steps back. Here's Brooks. From downtown. And he nails it.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Here's Dillingham. 1:36 left in the final quarter. And he drives in. Jams it home!
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Julius Randle.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Now here's Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Connects from downtown.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's O'Neal. For three, Allen. It's not going to go for him.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Pass to Shannon. Here's Baranche. Now Reed. Two points. That one goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game.